I got my hardware yesterday, and I found it when I got home from work yesterday afternoon. And as promised, here it is 24 hours later, and I've got it all assembled, and I can show you the working hardware. And so let's take a look. Now I've got here's it's going to be tough to do this, get this in front of the camera. Uh, this is of course, the Raspberry Pi in the case. And obviously, I don't want to take it all apart to show you how to reassemble it in front of you. I'd love to, but what could it possibly go wrong? Anyway, this is the breadboard, and it's got the breakout board seated on it. Now that's if you haven't done that yet, that can be a little tough to get those pens seated in the breadboard. I honestly spent about an hour and a half off and on trying to do that, and then researching. Okay, what could be the problem? And because it says not to force it, or you could break the pens. Anyway, just eventually, I just kept trying it and trying it in different places. Of course, what you want to do so that the pens will work, the instructions for your first project, it's going to tell you specifically which row and column to use for certain things like the LED and the jumpers and the resistors. And if you don't put the breakout board in exactly the position it suggests, then it's probably not going to work the way you would expect. So definitely get get the breakout board in the correct position, and it's you may have to go back and look closely at the picture and reread several times like I did to get it just right. But then after that, of course, we put in an LED and a live and a ground jumper, uh, and then a resistor. You can barely see that resistor. It's right here. And it's going to tell you exactly which holes to plug which piece into. And for the LED, you'll see this in your reading, but the longer of the two legs of the LEDs go into the power, and the shorter leg goes into ground. So now, and of course, that's the Raspberry Pi, and I have it hooked up to a monitor here. I don't know if you can see it from that distance. Now, I'm gonna in the announcement that you're gonna have that this video will be a link to this video will be in an announcement. Welcome to Module 2 announcement. And I'm going to give you a link to use. So if you want to do the same thing I did, I installed a GUI desktop on my Ubuntu Linux server. It doesn't tell you to do that in any of instructions, but it's just going to save you a lot of time, I believe. So I'm going to send you that link. So if you notice that I have a nice desktop and you don't, then yeah, that's why. And of course, since all the instructions are given for the command line prompt, I'm opening up a terminal and doing that. But still, I can get around faster in the GUI up to that point. So now I'm going to. Let's see, this is going to be delicate. I don't want to break anything. But now watch the LED. Okay, you probably can't see what's on my screen over there on the Raspberry Pi, but I just executed the provided Python script, simple blink. It was provided in your given source code. So all you have to do is run it to test to see that you've got your board wired up correctly. So that's the first assignment, and once you get this going, then the rest of it should go pretty smoothly. It'll be just more of the same, except for the coding. So that's really all I have to show you right now. Believe me, I've been working several hours at getting all this together, so I know you've been doing the same. And if you don't have your equipment yet, let me know if you have any issues, because I probably had the same issues, and I can help you out. So really, there's nothing else I can show you now, since I can't show you the process that I went through to assemble all of that hardware. And the code that I'm running now, you have. Now we'll be getting into more coding in the next week or two. So anyway, just enjoy putting your board together. It's actually a lot of fun. Let me see if I can show you all the stuff I have strewn out all over my desk. It's a real mess. And so now that I have a lot of stuff together, there's still some of the stuff I haven't opened yet, like the temperature and humidity sensor, and a couple of other things, an LCD. So I'm going to get that going before the end of the weekend so I can share that with you. But have a good week, and enjoy your Raspberry Pi.